Hi, this is Naturally for Us.
And the man A to Z, good evening.
Okay, and this is day 12, right?
Yes, we're 40% of the way there.
And we have
Got
our
our
drink.
juice.
Okay, and
Mhm.
they're green because they're spinach and celery
All of ours are green.
and is it celery and
Cilantro.
no, I didn't put any cilantro. Well, it's green. Oh, and avocado, thick and yummy, and then lime.
All right.
Okay, so how do you feel today, my love?
It's been a rough day for me, but I found out why. Uh, Mainly because we've been juicing a lot of vegetables and very little fruit. So what happens is, and this is something I just hadn't thought about. I know, but I forgot about it. So as I tell you, I'm telling myself too. If you want more energy, you start feeling a little weak with your juicing, then add more fruit because the fruits will give you the sugars, and sugar gives you energy. So we've only had bananas and occasionally apple in ours, and that's not enough to give us the energy. So we're going to add, starting with our next drink. Well, we got to go back to the store and get some more supplies first of all.
Yeah.
But we're going to add papaya and pineapple and maybe orange, a couple oranges or something like that. Then that'll give us a little more sugars, and then the sugars will give us the energy. So that's what's wrong. I'm kind of low on energy because I haven't had any of the sugars that's in the fruit. That's one thing, and the second thing is just on my side. It's maybe more so than my wife, but I know it's more of a like of a demonic attack. You know. So for those of you who understand, some of the principles of the Bible and some of the Christian doctrines and things, you know that we do have a devil and he is an enemy. And in John 10:10 it says the thief comes but to kill, steal, and destroy. And so we know that that's what he does. So by me, first of all, writing the book, Live to
Yeah.
120 Without Sickness and Disease, um, available on Amazon.com. By me writing the book, and then we just been helping so many people,
Yes.
and my wife talked to someone all the way across on the other side of the United States today. I've talked to people in other states, plus the people at our church. So, we're helping a lot of people with the information, and I know that Satan is not happy with that.
Hmm.
So I think a lot of it is more of a demonic attack, and so just have to withstand.
Yeah.
We know he kills, steals, and destroys, and he does not like it when you try to help people to keep from getting killed, you know,
Yeah.
stolen from or destroyed. So we're trying to help people, and in doing so, you can get under attack.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it is that. But otherwise, I'm still here. I'm going strong. I'm on a go to full 30 days. I'm losing more weight than I hoped I would, but I'll put it back on, you
Yeah.
know, when I get through. So otherwise, everything's good. My spirits are still up. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, I had a fabulous day. I
Mhm.
felt really energetic and felt all good and everything. So I am I'm loving it, and I'm loving the peace that you get and the serenity. And
Mhm.
I've been staying in the Word, but I'm telling you, I've been reading my Bible and just reading scriptures over and over, and that's what I'm enjoying the spiritual side of it. Fasting is a spiritual side too. That everybody should get in touch with their spirit man
Mhm.
and just listen to the word of God. And I listen to different ministers, so just to keep me built up and charged, because I'm telling you, we are not just this body, but
Mhm.
you're looking out, and you are a spirit. spirit is housed in this body. Okay? So I'm just saying, be encouraged and, get closer to your spirit man and, and see what the Lord has, for you because it's a lot in us. God has put a lot in you and it's all in you. See? And that's why you have to get close to God so you can, bring it out. So that's what I'm looking for God to give me a personal word for my life. So, and so I can, you know, like Miles Monroe, he said, die empty. If God put a book in you, if God put a song in you, if you're supposed to write a song, if God, because so many people I be talking to, they said, I'm going to write a book. They just say it. But no, that book is in you, and you need to get it out. So that's what I want to do. I want to do exactly what God wants to do. So at the end, He won't say, He said, you could take the gift back to Him. I don't want to take the gift back to God. He's going to say, well, why didn't you give that gift to your children and your children's children? And the people, yeah. Just like my husband, he got that book out, and now people are being blessed. So if you have a book in you, if you have a song that you want to write, if you have poetry that you want to put it out there, because so that your children will know what was in you. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so
Good, good, good.
so that's what we all need to do. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say one other thing before we go, and that's I just appreciate the people that are, reading the book and sharing the information. Some of them are sharing with their children, and then their children are sharing with their children. So it's affecting generations. And we know that our children, they love snacking and eating a lot of little junk foods and stuff. So, they need to learn at an early age how to eat right, And then, as we progress in this, we're going to come up with some recipes. We're already working on some where snacks for children that are wholesome snacks.
Yeah.
So we're going to be sharing some of those things with you later on. I said today I would review chapter 4 in the book, even though I don't have the book in front of me right now. Chapter 4 is about sickness and disease in America. So I just want to, I may start it today and I may finish it tomorrow because there's some more things I want to say about it. But primarily, this country's sickness and disease has been come at an epidemic state, and it's because of the way we eat in this country. We really eat in this country worse than some people eat in third world countries. Because in third world countries, they don't have as many choices. So as a result, they eat a staple diet. But a lot of times the staple diet that they eat is good nutritional food. They just don't have the varieties we have. Here we have all these varieties, and we mix all this stuff together, and then we got stores where they can just about give you anything you want. It's already pre-packaged, it's already pre-cooked, it's already pre-everything. So all of those things, it may seem like we're in the land of luxury here, but it's really sad because those foods that they're selling to you are really garbage because they all have toxins. They have preservatives in them, they have chemicals in them, they have herbicides and pesticides and just all kinds of stuff going on. And what's happening is taking its effect on our bodies. This is why we're so sick in America. We're actually sicker here in America than people are in third world countries. And one doctor even said, I mentioned it in the book for those of you who have read it, that one doctor said that malnutrition in the United States is worse than it is in most third world countries. And that's not because we don't have the food, it's because we don't eat the right foods and we mess up the good foods, And a lot of it is our fault because we're so lazy in this country. We want everything prepared for us, want everything fixed for us. We don't want to do anything. And so the industry has bought into that, and they've created fast everything. And fast is not better for your health, because to do this juicing and everybody who's doing it, that you're working. You work. You got to chop up your food. You got to clean it. You got to wash it properly. You got to prepare it. You got to blend it. You got to put it in the food process, the juicer. I mean, there's a lot of work, but the results is worth it.
Yeah.
But for those that don't want to do the work, you can run to the store and get anything you want, and in the long run, it's going to kill you. So that's why we have so many disease problems here in America. Most doctors believe that disease is caused by viruses and by genetic factors. But those in holistic nutrition know that disease is caused by what you're putting in your body or not putting in your body. So this is why disease is so bad here in America. Tomorrow I'll talk more about it, but that's enough for now. But you need to get busy, do some juicing, grow your own foods. You know, I have some ideas in the book about what to do in that area. If you have any questions about that, you can always email us. I can tell you how to set up your own garden, how to grow your own food. But we're going to have to get busy, stop being lazy. The reason why we're so lazy and tired is because of the food we've been eating.
Yeah.
Because if we eat the right food, you'll have so much energy until you'll be bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
So, you know, one thing is leading to another, which is leading to another. So to break the cycle, you have to do something different, okay? So do get the book, really, because it'll bless you. And a lot of this information and a whole lot more is in the book. And we'll be telling you more and more, you know, as we come. So anyway, be blessed. And we thank you for following us. We thank you for juicing. And we know that you're receiving benefits. Write down your benefits every day so that you can keep a chart so you'll know what changes were made in your body.
Yep.
I think I'm done.
Okay. Okay, so may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace today. Bye.
See you tomorrow, day 13.
Okay. We're getting there.
Bless number 13.
Bye.